Hey, it's your old pal Slim, and this is 70mm, a podcast for movie lovers just like you. Disclaimer at the top of the show, we're not experts, though. We do love watching movies. With me each and every episode is my close friend and artist, Danny Haas.
Hello.
And our close friend and movie insider, Proto.
Let my Danny go.
Every movie that we cover is connected to a theme for that month, and this time it's WINVEMBER. The hosts get to choose any movie they want, and you can use the chapters in your podcast app to skip to our main discussion, John Hughes' 1986, Danny's pick, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There was an autocorrect in my intro that I almost read. It says, the hostages get to choose any movie they want. Is that like a Freudian slip? I call this hostages.
Hostages are what I call my fan club.
But the big story tonight, this just came fresh over my desk. Have you seen this news? Taylor Sheridan and Peter Berg team up on Call of Duty for Paramount and Activision. You heard about this? A Call of Duty movie, Danny. Are you ready?
Just another war movie?
The people have spoken. They want war on their movie screens.
But what makes Call of Duty different from war movies?
I have no idea. I don't even remember the last Call of Duty game I played. Ghost Recon?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was what I played last.
Proto, what was the last Call of Duty game you played?
One of the Blops. Blops 4, maybe?
What is that?
Okay,
Is that an
you don't have
abbreviation?
to do this kind of speak around us.
Black Ops? Isn't Black Ops
Black
Call of Duty?
Ops.
Call of Duty 4?
I have no idea. There's so
Save it
many
for your
branching
squad.
off. Who knows?
I mean, I will say Call of Duty, I think it's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare AC-130 level changed my life in not the best ways, but it had an effect on me. I still think about that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get back to Peter Berg. Did you guys know he's a director?
Who?
Yeah, he is going to be the director of the film.
What has Peter done before?
Rattle them off.
I've seen Hancock. He did Battleship, Deepwater Horizon.
Oh, no.
Mile 22. I don't even know, were these released in theater? Oh, Painkiller. He did the Matthew Broderick movie. Hello. Connection, Ferris Bueller.
We'll get into it.
American Primeval was the last thing he did.
That was a movie?
Netflix series, it looks like.
Peter Berg, he hasn't stopped working. When is he going to do an Arc Raiders movie, Proto? Is he going to do an Arc Raiders?
Please, Peter.
I'll put his gamer tag. I'll put his Microsoft email.
I'll give you a QR code.
So party up. But just a reminder, bottom of the hour, Ferris Bueller's Day Off for WINVEMBER. We're kicking it off. We need a win. We made the announcement episode out there. Danny did this really cool retro newspaper print poster. This week it's Ferris Bueller. Next week is Citizen Kane and Proto's pick. Just say it. Just get everyone ready. Proto, what's your pick for this month?
The Long Goodbye.
Gosh. People are horny on Maine for Long Goodbye, I think. Speaking of horny on Maine, we went to Orlando this past weekend. We had a great trip. We recorded our December episodes. We're not going to reveal the theme. But just a reminder, I'm going to say this every week, so get used to it. But the only way you're going to be able to listen to our December episodes will be if you become a free or paid member of our Patreon. Patreon.com/70mm. That's the only place to listen to those episodes. We're not releasing them in the main feed. And there you have it.
These are big episodes.
They're huge.
These are massive ones.
Danny forced us to pivot our theme.
I did. I really did.
Day of recording.
We kept saying we were doing game time changes. What were we saying?
Game time decision, yeah.
Game time decision, thank you. And it really came down to when we fired up the mics, what we were going to watch, what we were going to record.
Let's talk about making moves, maybe in a bad way. Proto watched The Materialists, and I'm not sure how to feel about what he's about to say.
I did watch The Materialists. This was on the flight coming back from Florida. I got to put this on. Thank you, American Airlines, for your support, your free Wi-Fi. I gave it 3 stars, and I said, you want to know what I said?
Yes.
Pull it up.
I said that Celine's song, I think she could be the next Nora Ephron.
Oh.
Hello.
You said that on Letterboxd?
I didn't see that in the review. Was that like the last line? And
yeah, you should try opening and maybe give me a like as well. I did say that, yes. I didn't call this movie great. I'm not really a Dakota Johnson fan.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Dakota. I mean, I'd still love to have you on the show.
Oh,
always welcome on the show.
You're all, please.
But yeah, it didn't totally work for me. I think but there's elements there. You could see what Celine's song is doing, and I think she has it. So I think we've got a lot of runway in front of us with Celine that I'm looking forward to.
Do you think a different cast would have changed your opinion on the movie?
I don't necessarily think so. I actually really liked Chris Evans in this.
Yeah.
And I thought Pedro was fine.
Pedro was Pedro.
But it's more of like the script was just kind of goofy. And maybe it's because I've been out of the dating game too long, but the whole thing about
that's true.
The dating and the math of dating and love and its value, human value, and are you going to get your money's worth? I just couldn't really relate to it. So maybe it's just me. Okay.
Right. You're too old.
All right.
You're too old, Grandpa, to understand what's happening in The Materialists.
How many generations am I removed from dating at this point? A millennial? Like, come on.
We watched one of the things that I was going to talk about that I watched this week. This is the segment where we talk about what we watched. But we watched a Rutger Hauer movie in Florida, Split Second.
Oh, my God.
You talk about a movie. Rutger Hauer.
Incredible film. Honestly, I was a little disappointed in y'all's ratings.
The funny thing was,
I was real disappointed.
We look back at last year's summit. We watched like 30 movies somehow. And those aren't even movies that we did episodes about. We watched one movie this time that we didn't record an episode about. And it ended up being Rutger Hauer Split Second because these two yahoos wouldn't choose a movie. It was Proto's day. He gets to choose whatever he wanted, but he didn't want to choose. And I opened up Amazon Prime and I knew I was going to get some kind of filth recommended to me on Amazon Prime.
Filth.
And I did. I got Split Second. I was like, whatever. I'm putting this on right now. Kim Cattrall in this movie.
Dynamite.
She was extremely into Rutger Hauer and his style of living. Rutger Hauer is like this. It's in future London. Climate change has destroyed
That was
London. More so than what you would think normally. And his partner's been murdered and he's just given up on life.
Yeah.
But Kim is always at his side. Proto, what'd you think of Split Second, 1992?
If an actor ever looked like he had just been divorced and was living in an apartment, it was Rutger Hauer in this movie. His energy of, as the character, not giving any Fs, but then also as an actor, he just did not seem to care either, which created like an amazing synergy with his performance. And the movie is it's so bizarre. Like my first line of the review is just, it's a disgusting movie. Disgusting. The things that he was doing with his body, the amount of spittle coming out of his mouth for no reason, him drinking he finds a teacup filled with like dirty sewage water in his sink. I mean, his whole apartment is like a war zone. He just starts drinking this like piss water for no reason at all. He just like hates himself.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Slim, your thoughts?
I mean, I had fun. This is like
blast.
The Amazon Prime like my Amazon Prime. I don't know what everyone else is like. It's like the dingy VHS reseller down the street. Like you're going into this guy who hasn't showered in months, and he's going to recommend some kind of junk to you, and I'm going to be into it. And this is exactly what I got. You got it looks like a poor man's Terminator 2, Terminator 1. It's just a very big mix of like low budget sci-fi. So I had fun. I mean, I liked how the main villain looked like this, shady character that killed his partner. I had fun, and that's all you can ask, Danny. That's all you can
I had
ask.
an amazing time watching it, especially with you two.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you watch movies with friends, it's an immediate 5-star for me.
Yes, especially when you get the pizza that we got. That like the amount of pepperoni on that pizza, I think is illegal if you take it across state lines. You can't have that kind of meat on a pie.
Yeah. We probably should have paid a tariff for that pie.
Meat tariff. I'm also rewatching Stranger Things.
Hell yes.
We're getting ready for the new season. I have not watched the trailer. I refuse to watch the trailer for the new season.
Banging trailer.
I'm going in blind in a lot of ways. But I think we're about like maybe 7 or 8 episodes in Stranger Things. There's just so much yelling in these shows. Really? Everyone's yelling at each other. When you binge a show like this, that's like the only thing you notice. Everyone's yelling.
How are you out of the first season already?
Almost. I don't remember how many episodes are in season 1. Is it like 10, maybe 12?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. That was like 10 years ago.
We're mainlining it. We're going to make it to the new season, the final season.
Is that your plan for this weekend? Just mainline Stranger Things?
I think so.
What about playing Xbox with your friends?
I'll probably, you know what I'm going to do? There was a deal at Giant or Supermarket. There was a deal for 2 Red Baron pizzas for $10. So I'm probably going to eat both of those pizzas this weekend watching Stranger Things. My favorite.
Man,
it's a good plan.
Yeah. I'll never forget.
Let it out.
No, I'm going to let Slim finish.
And he's just giving up on that sentence. He turns his head away from the mic in disgust. I said I would love to play Xbox with my friends if they want to as well.
Yeah.
It's got to be cyclical. It's got to come around both ways, all 3 ways.
You're right. Oh, God.
Well, you had something to say before you gave up.
It was about Stranger Things. I was going to say, I'll never forget the first season when it came out. For whatever reason, I was home alone. My family was traveling somewhere, every one of them. And Stranger Things that came out that day, they dropped the whole season, and I ordered a pizza, and I stayed up to like 5 a.m. watching the whole season. I couldn't stop.
Wow. Did you see that the finale is going to be in theaters?
I saw that. I'll be there.
As of right now, it's going to be loggable on Letterboxd because it's debuting in theaters.
I mean, I'd be pissed if it wasn't, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy good idea.
You've been logging Star Wars Visions.
I'm actually surprised it's there
in my feed.
Oh.
So am I.
Why is it there?
I was ready to make some calls. But why is Star Wars Visions?
We're on the 3rd season, but I can log every single one because are they considered shorts?
I have.
Why are they still there?
Why they're allowed?
Anyway, I'll happily log them. Season 3 of Star Wars Visions came out yesterday, and I was going to just fire it up, but I wanted to be reminded where we've come from. And they're not long. They're 15, 20-minute episodes. And it's probably top 3 things Disney's done with the Star Wars property. I love Visions so much. I think every episode, whether you love it or not, it's bringing something unique to the Star Wars flavor that we've never had. And the animation studios are incredible. The writing's incredible. I can't get over Visions, how well it's made. I forgot how much I loved it. I mean, I'm in the 2nd season right now, about to finish it, and they're almost all perfect.
What's the vibe on season 3 so far? I feel like
I actually haven't heard any conversation about any of it. Is that bad?
It's bad news.
It's fine because it's going to kick off our sweet 9th Jedi series. So I'm very excited about that. I'll probably have it all finished. I'll probably start season 3 tomorrow. We'll see. But Visions, I think, is top tier Star Wars.
So you said top 3. If I could guess,
from Disney,
other 2.
Yeah,
from
go
Disney.
for it.
Andor.
Yep.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Thank you. Case closed.
You're welcome. I mean, it's that easy.
Case closed. Just a reminder for folks that maybe didn't see it, we dropped a special Halloween episode. Friday the 13th, the final chapter on the main feed with our producer Dale. A lot of fun that episode. A lot of fun going back.
Fun.
I mean, Proto's rating, it might shock people.
Oh, yeah.
It might shock people.
I was shocked.
New patrons, say hello to Scott, Willie, and Jim. Became patrons, got access to our Discord, early access episode, and also our uncut longer episodes. We're going to be doing live call-ins tonight, toll-free on the hotline in the post-show. Stay tuned. We don't know how it's going to go. It's probably going to be a pain in the butt to edit, but we haven't done it in a while, so I figured, why not? Episode 288, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986. Clarence left a review. Rooney parking in front of a fire hydrant should have been our first clue that something wasn't right with Jeffrey Jones. We'll talk about all that and more.
Oh God!
Tonight on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Proto, what's this movie all about?
Sometimes you need a personal day. Sometimes you need 10. Ferris Bueller is an American high school senior living in an upper middle class suburb in desperate need of a break. Step 1, fool his parents that he is sick. Step 2, convince his best friend Cameron, who is truly sick, to come over his house and let him drive his dad's 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider that has less than 200 miles. And step 3, break out Ferris' girlfriend Sloane from school and go to downtown Chicago for a day of art appreciation, afternoon baseball, fine dining, and spontaneity that reminds you to stop and look around every once in a while, or you could miss it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Danny, this is your pick for WINVEMBER. Walk us through the decision-making for this film.
I got selfish, if I can be honest. I didn't really need a win for The Village. I needed a win for myself.
Yeah.
A movie that I really love. And the movies I was going through all felt like they could possibly fall in a theme of a month. Ferris doesn't. I don't know what theme we would be doing for me to have picked Ferris Bueller. Maybe just like 80s, but I feel like there's other 80s movies I would pick over it. I don't know. But Ferris is one of my favorite movies of all time. John Hughes. I love John quite a bit and his movies. And I think I recently spoke about how I just finished watching all the movies that he's directed finally. But I didn't watch Ferris until later in life. It's always been one of those films that is in the pop culture zeitgeist. You've seen the scenes of him breaking the fourth wall and all the dancing in the parades and the Ferrari scenes. And so I just never got around to it until maybe as an adult, actually, a couple years ago. And it just instantly became one of my favorite movies. And now if I'm having a shit week or I don't know what to watch, I'll just throw on Ferris. It's either Ferris or Breakfast Club I'll throw on, and they're just like super comfort movies for me.
This guy, John Hughes. Folks heard about John Hughes? People listening to this show?
Yeah.
Insane filmography. I mean, he hasn't directed a ton of movies, but 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, this, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, She's Having a Baby, which you just recently watched for the first time, Uncle Buck, but also he wrote Home Alone,
Christmas Vacation,
European Vacation, National Lampoon's, oh my God, yeah, you're right, Christmas Vacation, jeez.
Yeah. Legend.
Beethoven, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, Dennis the Menace, 101 Dalmatians, Flubber. I mean, this guy.
He could do it.
All-time run, right? Yeah.
First ballot.
I feel like I kind of discovered this while I was doing the pre-show because I was looking at this. And his 4 movies that I would say are pop culture icons that like everyone that's seen these movies and everyone talked about them. You know, John Hughes, everyone knew his name. Yeah. Like even as a kid, I knew his name before I saw his movies. He did 4 of these movies in 3 years, 4 years.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he like defined a generation. Like for me, it's not necessarily my generation, but it's like my sisters and my brother. Like, I feel like 16 Candles and The Breakfast Club was like their, it's like their Star Wars was like John Hughes 80s movies, like a defining point of their adulthood, becoming adults. And I mean, these movies were on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're just on cable television all the time. And he just like became part of the fabric of America back then, I feel like.
John Hughes did for Gen X what Jackass did for millennials.
Very true. And it's so funny. I was scrolling a little bit in live chat. John Hughes' hair.
Yeah, like, incredible hair.
What's going on with John Hughes' hair? I can't quite figure it out, but man alive, some of the photos that you were dropping were insane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the 80s, baby.
Yeah.
Insane. That's the 80s.
Looked amazing.
So this is 1986. I mean, 3 years young. That's how old I would have been when this movie came out. So I was catching this on TBS or whatever channel was playing these.
TNT.
That's when I would have first watched it. So this movie was kind of like always on in the house, I feel like. I've seen the various scenes from this movie, but I honestly cannot remember the last time I sat down as an adult to watch it. So that's like my history with the Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like, I'm aware of its cultural significance from this era, but I think for the opposite of Danny, like it kind of passed me by and I never really sat down to watch it. But did you say if you had watched it growing up? I'm sorry if I missed that.
No, I didn't say, but I don't remember really sitting down. I had this logged before because I think I've seen enough of this on cable growing up that I felt like I watched the whole thing. But after starting it, I was like, man, did I really sit down at one point and watch the whole movie? I feel like I did, but maybe it's like where I missed the first 5 minutes or something on TV one day.
Mm-hmm.
So not a movie that I was watching a ton of.
Yeah. Danny, you're the one who chose it. So what's at the top of your list?
I think top of my list is probably to talk about Matthew Broderick and
the King.
Honestly, I'm pretty smitten with Matthew. I love him from this. I love him from War Games, Lion King, obviously, goated. But I feel like one of my favorite things about him in this is probably the first time I've ever noticed was a character breaking the fourth wall. And I find the fourth wall stuff incredibly, captivating, funny, engaging. I think Broderick is like super charming in this. And every time I watch, I think the breaking the fourth wall stuff is my favorite bits of this movie because it's really well written and it's just really, really funny and cheesy and silly and dumb. But I find Broderick to be just super captivating. He really knows how to, get his audience. Mm-hmm. Him and Alan Ruck, I think together are, it's obvious that they had a friendship before this on stage. And so it just kind of carries over. Him and Cameron, Ferris and Cameron to me are just like some of my favorite moments.
Right. I as is our new tradition, I looked up the age. I mean, Matthew Broderick was like 23, I think. And Alan Ruck was like 29.
29, yeah.
He doesn't even look it at all. Like crazy. I think they both fit pretty well. But yeah, Matthew Broderick, I mean, what was the last Broderick movie we did? The Producers.
Yeah.
Let's just the less said about that.
No, we don't need
but also before that was Godzilla, where I feel like I don't remember him being charismatic at all in that movie either. Yeah. But he is oozing charisma in this movie. It's like insane how much he controls the screen when he's on camera. It's like every scene, some of the best casting in history for Matthew Broderick in this movie, I feel like. And I wrote in my notes, was he like, we don't have to dwell on it, but was he the first Ryan Reynolds? Like, did Ryan Reynolds just ape Matthew Broderick's character from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Like, his whole persona, unfortunately, is just constant. But like, you don't want to hang out with a Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller every day in every movie. But in this movie, he's like breaking the fourth wall. He's really charismatic. He's sarcastic. But as opposed to a Ryan Reynolds, he's like, I think he's pretty lovable in this. You know, he's fun. Going to hang out.
It's fun when you're a teenager, but when you're an adult, it's annoying.
It is, yeah. Pro, what do you think of Ferris Matthew in this?
Well, that's funny that you say that about him being a Ryan Reynolds. I see that because I think he does like have that charisma, but instead of like aging, because like when you look at his career, it doesn't seem like he didn't age into like charismatic jock actor like Ryan Reynolds has, or like Chris Evans has. He was like almost more on like a Rick Moranis route in his career as he got older. I feel like, you know, he's 23 here. He's pretty young, but in 10 years from now, he's not doing Ryan Reynolds movies, right? He went in a different direction, kind of. I think he is perfectly cast for this. But I did, you know, it's funny reading the reviews of this, and like it feels like half of them that came in were like, I hate Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, it's probably the worst take you could have watching this film.
But I kind of get it, because I feel that of like he's like an annoying twerp at times. Like he's very charismatic, and he's getting away with all this stuff, but there's something about him that feels like Weasley to me, and like I don't fully like him. Like I struggle. I feel like I'm on the fence.
You tolerate him. You're tolerating him in this.
Yeah. And I appreciate his charisma and the way he interacts with people. Like when he's in the chase scene and he's running and then he comes back and shakes the girl's hands.
Oh
like
my God, that was amazing.
It's amazing. And you're like, this guy, you know, this guy.
He's like the guy that you keep in your friend circle because he can get you into places, he can get you out of trouble.
Yes.
But you probably still want to keep him at arm's length for the most part. Like if we have 5 people out tonight, yeah, we can hang out. But if it's just me and you, I don't know how that day's going to go. It could go really poorly for us and get in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. He'll want to take your dad's car.
You smell his body.
Yes.
Yeah, your dad's Ferrari.
Right. And then you get talked into it because you don't have 4 other people there to say that it's a bad idea. And then he does his like mojo on you and it works. Next thing you know, that car is outside of in the ditch. In the ditch. Yeah. Boy. Proto, what's next on your list?
Well, my first point was John Hughes's run, but we talked about that already. But you know, speaking of age again, I couldn't help but look that like when he began this run, 1984, he was 34 years old.
Jeez.
So in the middle of his 30s, he had like this insane run on top of the world, filmmaker. You know, he's left a legacy for himself. And by the time he was the age that I am now, it was like he was done. He was like, you know, they're making statues for this guy. So it's like, dead. I guess it's just over for us. Like no hope of all of our creative peaks are behind us. You know, it's your mid-30s. So
I don't like this conversation.
What is his like estate like? Right? These are some of the most successsul and enduring movies that get licensed.
I mean, just the royalties from Home alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like his generations of children will they ever have to work again?
Kids?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Better not.
I apologize for presuming to the Hughes family that
true.
He might want to have children or would. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
just want to cover all bases.
A real good point you're bringing up here. He actually wrote. So did you know he wrote Ferris in 7 days? I believe there's about to be a writer strike, and apparently, in order to get another film started, it needed to have one written. And he sat down and wrote Ferris Bueller in 7 days.
God, imagine saying anything in 7 days.
No. What's also amazing about him too is that I feel like in most directors you hear about is that they start as either a writer or they direct commercials or, you know, they're a producer before they become a director. But the fact that he was like a director first, had all this success, and then maybe like I would love to hear his thoughts on like, did he get tired of directing? He's like, I could just write and make a lot of money. And maybe he just likes the writing process because you look at his writing credits, it's insane. Those like he didn't direct movies, but he kept making classics, some of the most important holiday movies of our lifetime. So, I would love to hear him just like talk about that of, was he done with directing? Did he feel like maybe he didn't have anything left in the tank or just, just different, like he just likes the writing process. But it is fascinating to see that he started as a director and then kind of just went to write.
Well, not even, I think in 1982, he did Mr. Mom. He wrote Mr. Mom and he wrote National Lampoon's Vacation in 83. So I guess like some of his writing credentials brought him into, I mean, I don't even know the process of becoming a writer and then like, I can direct now. I can do it. I wrote 2 movies. I've been on set. I can figure this out.
You could do it.
Maybe I could. When the hair that he had, anything is possible.
Should we try writing our own movie?
I'm into
question.
Okay.
That's a great question. Proto was turning on, I don't know, fan. That's what that beeping was, folks.
My microwave, okay?
That's a dynamite.
He's reheating a Kit Kat that he's going to
slurp it up.
Let's see. Let's change it up. My first note is I was kind of blown away by how visually striking this movie was. Like, when this is on TNT and I'm a youth, I'm not noticing this, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous to look at. Some of the framing of these characters like literally blew my mind. When they're at the top of the tower looking down, it looks like a painting. There's so many shots in this movie that look like a painting. And I'm not even talking about like the art museum. Like this is even before they get to the art museum. And this is the stuff that like, I don't recognize as a younger person, but I was like glued to the screen for every single shot. It's gorgeous. I loved what was on screen constantly. Danny, do you catch that in these rewatches?
I mean, I think, I catch it more now. It's more, I look for it now thanks to the podcast. I think maybe I was just drawn into it without realizing that I was watching like an actual legend cinematographer, Tak Fujimoto, shoot this film. So it's like when you watch it with a different eye, especially for doing a show for 6 years, it's like I look for different things now. And really sitting down watching it this time, it's like, God damn, they were just, absolutely cooking with a film that didn't need to have the kind of cinematography that it had. Honestly. Yeah. And maybe that's why it has its lasting power, but the shots of the 10,000 people in the parade are incredible. And just them driving through Chicago in the Ferrari, it's like, it's stupid and it's amazing. And just so much of it is gorgeous.
Same cinematographer. He had done Badlands, That Thing You Do, Signs, The Sixth Sense, Pretty in Pink, Philadelphia, and Silence of the Lambs, just to name a few.
Incredible.
Yeah, it is a gorgeous movie. That the parade scene is crazy. Like the orchestration of that. There's that many bodies on the screen. I love that. And then I also love the shots of just like the suburbs. Like it all just, it had no right looking this good with scenes that were like, didn't have to look as good as they did.
Makes me romantic about Chicago.
And yet New York is still your favorite city. Is that true?
Well, yeah.
Is that still true?
I'm not an idiot.
The Big Apple.
Please.
What if we do a meetup in Chicago? Should I play that clip in front of an audience when we screen the movie?
What are they going to do?
Play Ferris Bueller's Day Off in Chicago?
What are they going to do? It's Chicago.
Oh,
please.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? You hear that, folks? Sounds like a Chicago meeting is not happening based on those comments. Danny, next on your list?
Yeah, next on my list. I feel like I'm just going to go down the list of actors, but Alan Ruck in this as Cameron. I think I come for Ferris Bueller to watch Matthew, but I really love Alan Ruck in this. His performance as Cameron, when we're first introduced to him, just sick in bed, and him just having to deal with Ferris being relentless, cutting to him sitting in the car, just pissed that he's even in the car. He's made it that far. And then everything that kind of happens after that. I mean, I feel like there's also like a through line with maybe stuff John was dealing with that he dealt with as a kid, like Alan's character dealing with his father stuff. There was some parent-father stuff in Breakfast Club that gets kind of deep. So I don't know. There's just like a really, I mean, that's where there's a lot of heart in this with Cameron's character, and he's also so funny. At the Cubs game, he's hilarious. And then just watching him have his freak out moment and kicking the Ferrari and just absolutely wanting to stand up to his father. Just some great moments with him. And Alan's incredible.
Yeah. I feel like his outfit is also iconic.
Oh my gosh. Jersey. Every time I watch it, I'm like, why don't I have
it's insane.
Why don't I have that jersey?
It's insane.
True.
I need it.
Yeah, I love when he goes comatose. Just him staring forwards is great. I'm not really sure why does he get out of it? Like him falling in the pool and then like suddenly he's fine. He just kind of snaps out of it, I guess.
He was faking it.
He was more comatose for the fact that there would be extra miles on the car than he was for the car being destroyed. Right? Like he was comatose because there was extra miles on the car.
Right.
He snapped out of it, I guess.
He snapped out.
I recently watched, I don't know if it was this year or last year, but Succession.
Oh yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah, Alec Ruck, he plays one of the kids in that, and he is so good.
Yeah.
He's really great. It's kind of like, where has Alan Ruck been all these years?
I had no idea he was in Succession until I just looked at his Letterboxd profile. No clue. Spin City. He was also in Spin City, according to his Letterboxd profile.
Mm-hmm.
Spin City had quite a moment for several years with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
His other film credits include Bad Boys, Young Guns 2. Oh my God. Oh man, he was in Twister. He played one of the scientists, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's great. Great character. Great piece of the puzzle for this movie. Pro?
My favorite part of this movie is the chase scene at the end.
Oh, okay.
I think that it's just like it's such a fun, funny, perfectly orchestrated scene. Him running through the town, having this action with his sister, in the car. And how many moments, it's like so perfect how many times, because his parents find out about him and they don't, and like his mom just happens to be looking down at that moment and they make eye contact for like, it feels like 15 seconds they're staring at each other at the standoff. And then he takes off and like running through the people's houses, like those shots. And then him, getting on the trampoline and jumping over, and the song "Oh Yeah" that's playing that whole time. It's just like perfect, that whole sequence. I love it so much. It's so much fun.
They don't make them like this anymore. Like similar to that. Like I read, and I think Roger Ebert said this. Like there hasn't been one of the most innocent movies that have been made in some time. I mean.
It's kind of true, though, still.
Do they make movies like this anymore? About like a kid who just takes the day off from high school and then just gets mixed into trouble with his friends?
The only thing I think of is Booksmart. I feel like Booksmart would fall into a modern Ferris Bueller kind of era. Yeah. I think Olivia Wilde was cooking with that film.
Oh my God. The underwater scene?
Yeah. I mean, same from this movie. I mean, we got pool scenes. This is the key.
Yeah, that finale chase scene is amazing. Like you referenced where he runs through the two girls sunbathing and then comes back. Oh my God, that was so funny.
It's hilarious.
Also, I think I can't remember if it's like right before that scene where he's talking to Sloane, Mia Sara, and he leaves or he runs and she like pauses. She's like, he's going to marry me. I'm like, Sloan, wake the F up. You're in high school. This guy's not going to marry you.
All right, pump the brakes.
I mean, how many? Yes, Danny and Casey have happened.
It can't
but
happen.
I mean, out of one out of what
happen.
number? Okay,
1 out of the 3 of us.
That's good odds.
1/3 of this podcast. Okay,
1/3 of this podcast, it could happen. I guess. All right, maybe it could happen. But Sloan,
the numbers
I don't know.
lie.
Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller marrying you? I don't know. Yeah, super fun. And we haven't mentioned the elephant in the room, the dean of students, but I mean, his character is such a huge piece. And that was my one memory of being a kid, seeing him walking around in the mud without a shoe on and like just being dirty as hell. I remember being so revolted by that as a kid. Like, oh my God, I can't imagine walking in mud in a suit. This is terrible. But his interaction with Jennifer Grey, like that whole subplot, and then the way it's wrapped up at the end with his wallet. I mean, that's the stuff dreams are made of. That
when
kind
he
of
does the
right
like
there.
Frankenstein monster run after the car being towed or whatever. My God.
Yeah, I feel like Ed Rooney walked so that Marv in Home Alone could run.
Definite Home Alone vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's like, and he wrote both these movies. So I feel like there's like a definite connection between those two. I mean, the doggy door. John Hughes loves the doggy door.
Hughes loves that doggy
huge
door.
in the 80s. I think that's when they were invented. But I mean, none of this stuff works without the impeccable casting, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like all of these people are names and were for years and were in other incredible movies like of this era. Even Charlie Sheen. Yeah, Charlie Sheen was like in it for just that one scene, but that's Charlie Sheen.
Such a great scene too.
Jennifer, my God.
The drugs he was on.
Ben Stein.
I said this in the Friday the 13th episode, but I did Google to see the parents' age. I think it was Cindy Pickett played the mom, Katie. She was 38 when they filmed this movie. The husband, I think, was only 44. Like he's in his early 40s. I thought he looked tremendous, though. He's got a great look.
Great look.
But yeah, 38, and you got a kid, a senior in high school. Have mercy.
Edie McClurg, the Grace, the secretary, she's probably easily one of the best parts of this movie as well. So funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. How about her doing the voice, the Ed Rooney voice on the phone?
That scene, I watched her talk about that scene in an interview, and she was saying that they needed to fill time or something, her and Jeffrey. So they wanted to do this. What does she call it? She called it something where they were always crisscrossing each other, causing each other to mess up. And that whole scene was improvised in like a one take, and they only shot it once, and they were just like going at it with each other. It was so funny.
We have a voicemail to listen to.
Oh.
From Hillary. So I'm going to play that right now.
My God.
Hey, 70mm. It's Hillary from the VHS Village. I was so excited when you guys chose Ferris Bueller's Day Off as part of WINVEMBER. I have such a fond memory of my mom first sharing Ferris Bueller with me as a teen. It was a sick day at home, so we heated up minestrone soup with grilled cheese on the side. The movie became an instant comfort and the epitome of a perfect day. After that first viewing and many subsequent viewings with my friends, it was something we quoted weekly. Some of the things I adore about the movie: the beautiful cinematography. This was one of the first movies where I really noticed cinematography. The art museum scene, of course. Cameron having to hype himself up in the car before he goes to Ferris's house, yelling and laying on the horn in frustration. Cameron's parents' beautiful mid-century modern house.
Yes.
I always wish they'd show more of it in the film. Jennifer Grey as Jeannie, an icon.
Yes.
Mia Sara as Sloane Peterson, also an icon. Ferris, Cameron, and Sloane leaning onto the glass window, looking down on the city of Chicago.
Thank you.
This being one of the rare movies that gets talking to camera down perfectly. The taped doorbell response. And lastly, Ferris running through all of the neighborhood backyards at the end, trying to get home before his parents, remains one of my favorite scenes of all time. I love that Ferris Bueller's Day Off represents the spontaneity of taking a day to do anything and everything you want. It's the spice of life. Something we should all do at least once. Thanks, guys.
Oh my gosh. What an incredible voicemail.
Incredible voice, incredible voicemail.
She bought a mic just for that voicemail. I respect it.
She's probably in a coat closet. She's surrounded by coats. She's talking into her phone. She's a genius. But also like the tape recordings, the fake body in bed. I mean, that's also like pre-Home Alone stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I love how stupid it is. Like, it's so dumb. But it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, how long would that take? I mean, this kid's putting hooks into the wall, getting rope from the basement. This is like a 3-hour operation, at least.
I mean, 3 hours to do that. But I also felt like they did so much in one school day. In my head, like they're getting one thing done before the clock is rolling around, and they have to get home immediately. Golly, what
it was a whole baseball game.
That's 4 hours
minimum.
Yeah, back then that's 5 hours. That's 5 hours back then. There's no speed up clock back
that's
then.
True. That's true.
Whose turn is it? Let's say Danny again.
Sure. Jennifer Grey. Honestly, I feel like almost everyone steals the show, and maybe that just goes down to what you said about perfect casting. I think she's incredibly funny in this. Her interactions with the students at school who are wanting to, save Ferris, take up when she gets the like change coin thing to donate to save a kidney or something. All of the people, all of the like small moments of someone wanting her to like relay a message of getting a Ferris get well, and her reaction to it all, she's brilliant. Her comedic timing is so funny. And it's just, I love the full kind of circle storyline with her where she's just pissed at Ferris. And then she has her moment where she kind of smitten with Charlie Sheen's character, and he kind of calls her out on her bullshit about how she just hates herself or whatever. And then she kind of has that moment where she saves Ferris at the end. And I love it. She's incredible in this film.
Yeah. She did Dirty Dancing the next year.
It's insane. Everyone was just on a roll after this film.
Mm.
How about that scene where she's making out with Charlie Sheen by the end of their conversation, and her mom just kind of comes out and's like, Jeannie, what are you doing? So funny.
Very forward-thinking mother. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. The other note, I mean, the Save Ferris stuff and her getting so annoyed. It's literally one day, but the best part of that storyline is when they're in the car next to the dad, the taxi, and he like looks over and sees them in the car and then turns. But he's reading the paper, and the article on the newspaper said community rallies around sick youth.
It's so
like,
funny.
That's a Simpsons bit. It's the same day.
Right.
It's the same day, and it's in the newspaper.
It makes no sense. Why would it be in the newspaper?
Why would it be on the water tower? Save Ferris.
Yes.
Who cares?
Total nonsense, but it's so funny. Proto?
Let's see. We might have hit all my big notes for the most part. Voodoo economics. Ferris Bueller is on line 2. The dun dun, the look on his face.
Oh man!
Oh my god! Amazing shot.
Oh, when they're kissing at the car, he said, "That's how they do it in their family."
Huge red flag.
Yeah. Give dad. What's he say? Give daddy a kiss. Terrifying dog. Was that a real dog? Did they really make that face?
Rottweiler, maybe?
God.
Dog will F you up.
Like, yeah, it's like possessed.
And then he drops a potted plant on it.
Oh, is that what he does?
Yeah, he gets delivered that potted plant, and he takes it and like he's like bum, 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 and he does the middle finger. He walks around and drops the plant on it.
Mm-hmm.
Another red flag for Jeffrey Jones. What's Charlie Sheen doing here? Yeah, him popping up these twerps throwing the car out the window. My gosh. Like,
get into it.
Maybe that's part of the thing that like, I feel like there's like this balance of liking and disliking Ferris is because like these kids are like the epitome of privileged American youths. And then like at the end here, you have Cameron, my dad in his Ferrari that's in his glass garage. My life, it sucks. Like, it's kind of hard to be like, okay, buddy. All right. You know, like, let's get some perspective here.
His house looked like the Bruce Wayne house from the Snyder movies, right? Remember that house? The Wayne Manor? It was like a one level thing above
That's
ground.
also in Chicago.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, I loved that house. I mean, he had like a showroom in his house, that garage. I wanted to go see that house. I think that's like preserved, right? That house is like an art installation at this point. Cameron's house. Is anyone in Chicago in chat right now?
I don't know. I don't know how Chicago works.
Does anyone know what Chicago is in chat? We'll get someone on this. Sorry.
Where's Marcy? Marcy would know. Oh wait, I'm thinking of Pittsburgh. Are they the same thing?
That's the Dark Knight Rises.
The Ben Rose house. Thank you, Hillary.
Okay.
Private residence designed by modernist architect A. James Speyer. I gotta go see this house.
Can we? That's the next summit.
It's at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was ready to slap Cameron at the end there. He needs some perspective in his life, I think. But maybe I missed
his father doesn't love him. His father doesn't care about him.
Mother's gone. Father hates him.
That's he might be privileged, but he has no father in his life.
Right. His best friend's Ferris Bueller. Do you blame him?
Right. He's going through it.
He's going through it. He's dealing with things.
Best
demons.
friend to have. He's in a tough spot. Where's Ferris Bueller 2? Like, how did this not get a sequel?
Oh my God.
How is there not some piece of crap pandemic sequel to this movie?
Tyler Sheardon.
On Zoom or something.
He has a Zoom call between these three. Hey, how's it been after all these years?
Actually, there is a Zoom call.
Oh,
and I'm not joking, with like Josh Gad. I'm being dead serious. I'm pretty sure I saw this.
Every 80s, 90s property probably was hosted a Zoom call by Josh Gad.
I know I'm right, I think.
Proto, any more honorable mentions?
No, I think that's it. That's pretty much all my notes. I don't love this movie. I think I do fall on the side of where like Ferris, he's a little too annoying for me at times. I mean, he's very charming. This movie, it is gorgeous. We didn't really talk too much about the score, but I think the score is amazing also. Yeah. There's really a lot to love about this movie, but for whatever reason, when I'm watching it, like I don't love the whole experience. I love parts of it.
So what's your honorable mentions?
So it's missing something. It's missing some kind of magic juice for me, unfortunately, but I think it's still good. I'm at 3 stars for Ferris Bueller.
There it is.
3 stars. I mean, 3 stars is good. That's some podcast lore.
That's true.
We were hanging out with Proto, and you had that sticker on your water bottle. 3 stars.
Still has it.
And then Proto's avatar above it.
Thank you, Jim.
Let's see some of my honorable mentions. John Hughes Auto Goat ? I think so. How about his bedroom? Can we get some kind of installation recreation of his bedroom? I mean, he had some nice gear, audio gear. He had that TV in the bookshelf.
Incredible gear.
God.
There's like 10 grand of equipment in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I just like that is the ideal bedroom setup. I feel like,
just move your wife out of the room.
What do I need to do? What do I need to do to make this happen? It's like that. Someone shared a photo in the Bat and Spider Discord of like, some Instagram account that's just like 80s basement. And, he's got like the thing poster up. He's got the old TV set up. I mean, that guy's living. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm living great too. Okay. Make no mistake.
Yeah, we know, man. Amanda doesn't listen. You're fine, Slim.
James might be waking up here in the segment of the show. I just want to be clear.
Can you hit the fart button for James real quick?
Hillary, please, we can't get back into the full-size candy bar debate. Danny already chastised me quite handily. Or actually chastised my wife.
Sounds like something Cameron's dad would do.
Listen, if you want to support locals by giving them free, full-size candy bars, and you want to make the sacrifice, do it. Okay?
Let's get into it.
How about him hacking the school while he's on the phone?
Oh my God, it's so funny.
That computer, my God. The students' faces as Ben Stein was droning on. Those are some legendary screenshots. I'm going to probably take some of those screenshots and reply to some bad letterbox reviews in our Discord with those screenshots.
Perfect.
How rich is this family? That was my next question. I mean, the Buellers. Do we know
was closing on a deal? A big deal.
Were both like executive C-suite level parents, I feel like. God, they had it made. Probably paid like $5,000 for that house. Pisses me off.
Let's not get into that.
Oh my God.
Remember Suspenders? What is
Everyone
the year
had 'em.
Suspenders went out? Is it the year after this? It's got to be relatively soon, right?
Probably. Are we bringing them back?
I'm into it.
Why haven't they come back?
I don't know.
I guess the hipsters tried, right?
Did they?
Yeah, they tried. Let's see. He says he wants his dad's car. Good Lord. Her accent sneaking through. Mia Sarah. Like, what accent was that?
Excuse me.
I gotta check her wiki here. Let me see where she was born.
Pull her up.
Mia Sarah. She was born in America. I heard like an English accent coming through. All right, with apologies to the Sarah estate. It's so choice. Is this where choice came from as like a word to be used?
John Hughes invented that.
Oh my.
Flip up sunglasses. Rad. Those went out of style around the same time as Suspenders. The dance parade number. That had to have been an absolute nightmare to film.
It was a real parade that they just asked permission to be a part of. It's like a German town parade, and then they were like, they wanted Ferris to come, and they were like totally fine with them filming and having them sing, and they put out like a thing, I guess in the newspaper, because obviously it wasn't like a tweet, but they said, if you want to come and be in a Paramount picture, show up at this time. We'll be filming this parade. And then 10,000 people showed up. And some of the stuff that they filmed was just people having a good time. Like the guy on the scaffolding was just so someone fun. Just dancing up there. And there's some choreographed stuff, obviously, but yeah.
I mean, no one would be that excited over a white kid limp syncing to the Beatles.
In 1980, let's be real. 1986.
Let's be real.
It was a simple time.
I mean, they were excited enough that in 86, they made Twist and Shout hit the Billboard Top 100 again after 22 years later after the song had come out.
Well, no one could hear it any other way, you know.
I still had the tab open. So to close the book on the Mia Sarah accent, she's Italian. Original full name, Sarah Pocciello.
Oh,
case closed.
Apologies to the Italians.
Save Ferris on the water tower. Iconic. Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like he and Cameron had a conversation about how like he was going to go to college and that was going to be the end of their relationship, right? Earlier in the movie, she's like, she still has another year of high school. How do we deal with that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
You get married.
Marriage. Get the F out of here.
1 in 3.
I wrote down, they're swimming now. How long is this day? Just hanging out.
Yeah,
in that
the
pool.
swimming at the end.
They didn't even, so they put the wheels on the thing going backwards for the Porsche. They think that's going to like turn
Ferrari,
back the odometer.
Please, Ferrari.
Got them. And they don't even think to look at the odometer when they first start doing it. They wait like hours. So like, oh God, it's not working. Like at least verify it when you put it on the stand. Okay, yes. The chase scene, him in slow motion, iconic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely iconic stuff. How about that like long scene with the dean of students on the bus with the kids. Oh my God. I wrote down, why is the bus not moving? Like he's just sitting on the bus for like 10 minutes as the kids all look at him. Boy, oh boy. I mean, this is a classic. This is a stone cold classic. 4.5 stars for me for Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
4.5 stars.
Can't beat it. I mean, I love the idea of eating some hot soup and a grilled cheese and watching movies like this.
Yeah, that sounds incredible. Gonna need to.
Danny?
So that Ferrari, they couldn't actually use the real Ferrari. We see 3 different kit cars in the movie because at the time that Ferrari was valued at $350-something thousand in the 80s. The last time that car sold this year, it sold for $25 million.
25 mil.
They couldn't even afford to have the actual car just sit in a shot because of the insurance. They couldn't afford the insurance on the car just to have it on the set.
Wow.
I think there's only 54 actually made. So it's like insane. I'd also like to add that I've got my father's gun in a scathing case of herpes. Incredible line. If you say Ferris Bueller, you lose a testicle. Drugs, no thank you, I'm straight. That line gets me every time. So that's how they do in their family. You're not dying. You just can't think of anything good to do. I'm 5 stars. I love this film so much. I don't know if you would have doubted it, but yeah, this is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Never in doubt. I never doubted you for a second, if I can be clear.
We've had our first win.
We're back. We're finally back.
We did it.
After all this time with a dub. Next week, to continue the streak of wins at 1. 1941 Citizen Kane, Orson Welles. The movie that changed cinema forever in 1941. Let me pull up the synopsis for this. There's a Criterion 4K floating about, folks, if you want to grab that, or just go to your local libraries. We're a local library. Following the death of publishing tycoon Charles Foster Kane, reporters scrambled to uncover the meaning of his final utterance, Rosebud. I mean, the homage is in the culture for decades after this movie came out.
Right.
4.2 on Letterboxd. We'll get into it next week, but I think it's fascinating that like Citizen Kane, when you compare like IMDb and Letterboxd, I think Citizen Kane and the like are still at the top of, you know, the highest rated movies of all time. Citizen Kane isn't even in the top 250 on Letterboxd.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's fascinating to compare the audiences.
Wow.
Yeah. Something to think about.
I think I'm moving to IMDb.
How funny would it be if Danny just started logging? Can you even log movies on IMDb? I don't even know.
I don't know how to use that site.
You can rate them, I know.
Your browser, your laptop's going to blow up the amount of time. Like, you just leave one IMDb tab open for 10 minutes.
You're just hosed.
Yeah, you're absolutely hosed.
I'm just going to keep filling in the Parents Guide stuff.
Proto, closing thoughts. Week 1, WINVEMBER. Week 2 next.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to our Discord again.
Really?
Yeah, we were talking Arc Raiders earlier. There's a bunch of people playing Arc Raiders in there. Another thing we did at our summit that we didn't really talk about is we watched the World Series a little bit.
Oh.
And that was fun watching it together, but then, reading along in the Discord, the Discord's all about they're watching the World Series. We have like watch parties now for, I feel like every movie that we do, like either the day before or just leading up to when we record. So there's so much like things going on, so much fun. So I just got to say again, if you're looking for friends to talk movies or really anything else, I feel like anything you would want to talk about, you probably find somebody in the Discord who would be a kind person to talk to as well. Consider joining. It's a fun place.
Consider joining patreon.com/70mm. Next week, Citizen Kane. 70mm is a tape deck production featuring original artwork provided by Danny Haas. Spiritual guidance and V'ger, the robot who loves movies, provided by Pertalexis. Producer at large Dale_A. And music composed by Cinematrix. Prints and other merch are available on 70mmpod.com. This episode was mixed, edited, and produced by me, Slim. Support our Patreon for access to our VHS Village Discord to talk movies with new friends, access to our exclusive episodes in the 70mm vault, discounts on merch, uncut episodes, and a physical membership card mailed to you. To check out other Tape Deck podcasts, find the link in the episode notes. And if you'd like to support our friends at Letterboxd and upgrade to Pro or Patron status, you can do so with a 20% off discount using the links on 70mmpod.com. Goodbye.
This is a Tape Deck podcast.